The WNBA is under fire once again, and Angel Reese is front and center. Think about it. You work your entire life to reach the top women's basketball league in the world, only to realize a small 3-on-3 tournament pays better than your regular season salary. That's not exaggeration, that's Angel Reese's reality. She just walked away with $50,000 from Unrivaled, a brand new league still finding its footing. Meanwhile, the WNBA, nearly 30 years old, continues to pay rookies like they're clocking in for a side job. Reese's deal with the Chicago Sky? Just $81,000 a year. Meaning her short tournament run nearly matched months of WNBA grind. And she's not staying quiet. On social media, Reese called out the pay gap directly, making it clear. The WNBA is failing its stars.
I need to get in the field.
You need to come to the meeting.
I gotta get in the meetings because I'm hearing like, yeah, they don't give us, if y'all don't give us what we want, like, we sit out.
That's a possibility.
And here's the wild part. Angel Reese isn't exactly hurting for money. She's living in an $88,000 a month apartment, cruising around in a $183,000 Mercedes G-Wagon, and cashing in on endorsement deals. Compared to that lifestyle, her WNBA paycheck barely even scratches the surface of her expenses.
WNBA women's basketball star Angel Reese says we should get paid like NBA players, okay? That's going out everywhere, clown world.
But Angel Reese isn't just calling out her own situation. She's shining a light on a much bigger issue that could shake the WNBA to its core. The question is, if a brand new 3-on-3 league is already handing out huge prize checks, how long before players start jumping ship? And will the WNBA wake up before it's too late? Think about it. You're supposed to be at the top of your sport in the WNBA, yet a short 3-on-3 tournament nets you $50,000, more than half of your annual league salary. Reese's rookie deal with the Chicago Sky is worth $324,000 over 4 years, which breaks down to about $81,000 a year. That means one quick tournament already covered over 60% of her paycheck for the season. And she's not alone. Caitlin Clark, the #1 overall draft pick and the face behind record-breaking ratings, is making just $338,500, barely above Reese. That's the league's top rookie, pulling in massive attention, yet she's only scraping past 6 figures. This is exactly why Reese is speaking out. Her rant isn't just about her own bank account, it's about an entire system that's failing its stars. And if you think this is new, it's not. Back in October, she said it flat out. The WNBA doesn't pay my bills.
Angel Reese, what she's getting paid by the league doesn't cover her expenses.
I just hope y'all know the WNBA don't pay my bills at all. I don't even think that pays one of my bills. Literally.
Reese even broke down the numbers herself. Her rent is $8,000 a month, meaning her entire rookie salary wouldn't even cover a year of housing. And that's before taxes, training costs, travel, and, well, actually living life. To put it in perspective, the average US rent is about $1,600, and Reese is paying 5 times that. Yet she's not hurting financially, because endorsements, social media, and nil deals bring in far more than the WNBA ever could. She even joked about it, saying, "Hating pays my bills, baby." In other words, negative attention is literally more profitable than her league paycheck. Please don't forget to like the video and subscribe my channel for more awesome content. Thanks.
Angel Reese says WNBA players could go on strike over salary and benefits.
But here's where things get even wilder. Angel Reese didn't just talk about money, she went out and secured the bag. She joined Unrivaled, the brand new women's 3-on-3 league, and instantly made her presence felt. Playing for Rose, BC, she led her team to the first ever championship, earned Defensive Player of the Year, and cashed in $50,000 in prize money. That's when Indiana Fever guard Sydney Colson tried to joke online about taking the money off Reese's hands. But Reese wasn't laughing. She clapped back with a now viral post. "I know you're aware, but I'm on a rookie contract. That $50,000 was more than half my salary. So yeah, I'm keeping it." The internet exploded. Fans were stunned, angry, and embarrassed that one of the WNBA's brightest stars had to defend keeping her own prize money. And when you put it in perspective, it's brutal. The NBA Summer League, which isn't even the real NBA, pays players more than a WNBA rookie contract. Some guys who'll never see an NBA roster still pull in around $100,000 for a couple of months of exhibition games. Meanwhile, NBA benchwarmers, who barely touch the floor, make millions a year. And then there's Reese. She's out here delivering ratings, selling tickets, and keeping women's basketball in the spotlight, while counting every dollar of her rookie paycheck. But here's the twist: she's still winning. Despite the WNBA's broken pay system, Reese has built a brand strong enough to secure her financial future in ways most players can't. She drives a $183,000 Mercedes G-Wagon, rocks luxury fashion and jewelry, and lives in an $8,000 a month apartment. And when people speculated she was worth around $2 million, she laughed it off, hinting her net worth is much higher. She's already retired her mom, paid off her family's mortgage, and made sure her loved ones are taken care of. So no, Angel Reese isn't struggling, but she knows the real issue. The WNBA should be supporting its stars the way the NBA does. And right now, it's failing badly. And of course, no Angel Reese story is complete without mentioning her biggest rival, Caitlin Clark. The two have been facing off since middle school, but the rivalry exploded in college when Reese's LSU team crushed Clark's Iowa squad in the NCAA championship. Since then, it's become one of the most talked about storylines in all of sports. Reese has even called out the media for pushing Clark as the face of women's basketball, insisting the game is bigger than just one player. Still, she makes it clear there's no real beef. I don't have hard feelings toward her, and she doesn't have hard feelings toward me. It's just basketball, and sometimes it gets crazy. Whether it's genuine competition or just brilliant marketing, one thing's for sure: this rivalry is making serious money.
You know what I love watching? I love watching her highlights of missing shots. She's got to be the worst shooter you've met in your life.
And guess what? The WNBA is about to cash in on this storyline in a big way. The new season tips off in May, and on May 17th we're getting the matchup everyone's waiting for: Angel Reese versus Caitlin Clark, Chicago Sky versus Indiana Fever. The hype is unreal, and the stakes couldn't be higher. Because here's the thing: Reese didn't just win $50,000 in Unrivaled, she won the conversation. She forced the spotlight onto a problem the WNBA has been dodging for years. Now the league has two options: evolve or get left behind. The truth? The WNBA isn't just underpaying its players, it's undervaluing them. Reese, Clark, and this new wave of young stars are bringing in record buzz, selling out arenas, and pulling millions of fans into women's basketball. Yet the league still pays its rookies like part-timers while demanding they carry the sport on their backs. And let's not ignore the warning sign: a brand new 3-on-3 league is already handing out bigger checks than the WNBA. If Unrivaled and others keep growing, and let's be real, they will, why should players stay in a system that refuses to grow with them? Here's the bigger play: Angel Reese isn't just making noise, she's building an empire. While the WNBA pinches pennies, she's cashing endorsement checks, dominating social media, and thriving in alternative leagues. She's proving you don't need the WNBA to be a superstar. And if more players figure that out, the league is in real trouble. Because soon, it won't be Reese needing the WNBA. It'll be the WNBA begging to keep Reese. So now I want to hear from you. Is this just part of the natural growing pains as women's basketball explodes? Should players start seeing leagues like Unrivaled as real alternatives? Or is the WNBA still the only true stage for the best of the best? And think about this: if salaries don't improve, could we actually see stars like Angel Reese, or even Caitlin Clark, leave for better opportunities elsewhere? Imagine the WNBA losing its biggest names simply because they could make more money outside the league. If salaries do rise, where should the money come from? Should the NBA step in with more funding, or does the WNBA just need to do a better job marketing its stars? Drop your takes in the comments. I'll be reading every one. And if you enjoyed this breakdown, make sure to like and subscribe so you never miss the biggest WNBA drama, updates, and deep dives. Trust me, this season is going to be wild. And you don't want to be the last one to know what's really going on.